Okay, so is this the actual thing?
Yeah, this is the actual thing. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the first episode of On Ice. So, this is our podcast.
Yep.
Yeah, that's basically it. If you guys are listening, this is the first episode, and you guys are legends because you are listening.
We have 3 sharp objects right next to us.
Yeah. We just got done filming a video.
get cut.
We just got done filming a video of our on my channel about just destroying stuff with sharp objects, and hint, it didn't really go so well because
The sharp objects aren't that sharp.
yeah, the sharp objects aren't sharp. That's as far as we're gonna go on that. So you just got a new house, Charlie. Tell us about that.
So this house was built in 1935, and it needs a lot of renovations. And God's my jaw. It's pretty cool.
Bad.
Ow. No.
Bad, Charlie.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Okay.
that's enough abuse on Charlie.
Okay.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to ASMR. Today, we are going to be
Hey, honey.
slapping Charlie.
It hurts.
All right, but yeah, just tell us a little bit more about your house.
Well, it's built in 1935, so that means it went through World War II. It's actually fairly big. It has one room in the upstairs. Well, one room, and then it's got this weird living room thing, and then it's got.
Yeah, and the living room is actually tilted because the.
No, let's talk about the upstairs.
Oh, okay.
It's got the actual upstairs room.
Yeah,
and
it's got the staircase, and then it's got the area, and then the room. Yeah.
Yeah, and it has most likely people were murdered in this house.
Oh my gosh, it certainly smells like it.
Yeah, my dad said sorry because there was a propane leak. So
Yeah.
it was built in 1935, so as you can imagine.
A lot of that stuff was pretty old. The plugins weren't even actual, didn't even look like American plugins. They kind of looked a little bit weird, but
Yeah, well, it was built before World War II, and World War II was kind of the testing point or something like that. They were experimenting with different stuff, maybe.
I don't know. I really don't know on that one.
Yeah, but I'm going to be uploading a lot of videos, and it has this giant barn.
It does. It's the 3-stall barn, and then 2 or 3 car garage. You could fit. It's a pretty big garage.
Yeah. It's got, the actual part that's attached to it is a 2-car garage, and then it has another garage that's at an actual garage.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
It is. It's a really nice house. So yeah, you're gonna be filming a lot of the renovations and stuff that you guys are gonna be doing out there, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I understand that you got the price for cheaper than it originally was.
Yeah, the original price was around $260,000, which is a ridiculously good. Oh, it also has a 3-story pump house.
Yes, and that it does not look like it looks like an insanely small shack, but then there's 2 stories beneath it.
I know.
That's
I really should have
mind-boggling
taken
to me.
pictures. I really should.
You really should have, and then we could have put it on the screen here. But
we'll just draw some pictures and I'll show you.
I'm not drawing the pictures, man.
Then I'll draw the pictures. They need content. Yeah, but the water pressure is ridiculously it's got a ridiculous amount of water pressure.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you have a faucet right next to the pump house, the well house.
Mm-hmm.
And, pulled on that, and water shot down almost through the rock that was on the ground. If we leave that thing on for an hour, that rock will be gone. And it's a pretty decent thickness of a rock. But
I'm pretty sure that rock was placed there so that it wouldn't go into the ground beneath
It was.
and then,
It was.
yeah.
It definitely was. Cause
and then erode all the dirt and
yeah, it would have gone straight through the ground.
Oh.
It would have been like a laser.
I'm pretty sure there is
Straight
such thing as a water laser.
There's a water jet.
Instead of burning people, it's just like
just cuts you. Yeah, they do have water jets. They're the Water Jet channel does a lot of stuff like that.
Water Jet channel.
It's literally called the Water Jet channel. I don't know if they changed their name or not, but
The Water Jet channel. Here we have a
they
water
literally
jet.
just cut stuff in half of the Water Jet, and I used to be huge fans of them. But yeah. So, Trilinator 1, everyone, no E. Alright, hold on, everyone.
I guess I get to entertain you. So, if you think about it, we, like, all mammals have hair all over the body, but we only have hair on the top of our head, like on our head and chest. So but what is the rest of like, are we considered reptiles for every spot on our body that doesn't have hair? Because then that would mean that we are only mammals on the top of our head and on our chest in some people. And yeah. Like, does that mean we're part mammal, part reptile? It's mysterious. It's mystery. It's a big mystery. Yeah. Hayden does RC car stuff, and I do just random crap. I honestly don't know what I do. I make a lot of skits, and then I don't do them. Haha. You thought I was gonna say I make a lot of skits and then I do them, huh? You thought I was gonna say that? No, I don't do the skits that I make. Actually, I think I've wrote too many scripts to count, and have never done them. We need like a crash, like a small drum set for like sound effects up here. Just like when something funny comes on, then we have it right there, and it's not a audio cue or anything. It's an actual sound from an actual drum. Hayden actually has a drum set. Yeah, that's a drum set. Okay. I have no clue what they're doing, but it sounds like someone just said, "Oh no! Oh, quick! Go on! Oh no!" If you think about it, an arrow is just a knife with a really short blade and a really long handle that's being thrown. Along with spears. Spears are basically the same thing. So why don't we call them knives instead of spears or arrows, you know? There's so much stuff. Like I'm sure you've heard this before, but if we're walking and a person's in front of you, that person's the closest in front of you but the farthest behind you.
Alright, I am back. I hope Charlie didn't bore you too much. Did you even say anything?
Yeah, I did say stuff. Now break your legs, boy.
Gosh, we're already almost 10 minutes in.
10 minutes. Aiden, is it okay if I just remove your legs gently? Okay.
Alright, guys. Now, is that it on the house, or do you have some more that you'd like to share?
Okay. There is a crawl space underneath the first, like, the entryway.
Yeah. That's where the dead bodies are, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
I mean, that is the place where it smells the worst.
Yeah.
Actually, no, the garage is, but...
The garage, I think it's just propane leaks, but
I
still,
don't know, man.
old propane.
Propane is propane.
Aged propane.
60-year-old man propane. Alright. If that's it on the house, Charlie?
There's 2 staircases going to the basement.
Yeah, that is weird. There's staircase A and staircase B is what we call it.
Staircase B has a giant bar lock.
Yeah, like they were locking someone in the basement.
Yep.
It's kind of scary.
So is staircase A, but staircase A just has the little lock.
We don't know exactly what that's used for.
It's probably just for privacy, honestly.
Yeah.
Although if you have locks on both sides, you could actually lock someone in there.
Exactly. Alright, well, I think that's enough on that subject. Just next podcast, we'll get updated on where you're at in the house. How about that?
Yeah, and next podcast we will have humor.
Yeah, it won't be such a dull
depressing-
podcast. Kind of sounds
just so
like we're
depressing.
talking like jazz.
Jax?
Jazz.
Jazz?
G-A-Z-Z.
Who's Jazz?
Like jazz, like, you know when jazz, when they're talking, and they're talking kind of like this?
Nope.
Yeah.
I never actually listened to much jazz.
Neither do I. Parks and Rec with Ron Swanson.
Dear God.
Parks and Rec is a good TV show. I think we can all agree.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites. I was really sad when it was over, but Ron Swanson hates the government, yet he works for the government, which is kind of weird, but never know with Ron Swanson.
Huh? What's it? What's happening? Oh, yeah, hey, you have a full trash can. You should probably, throw that away.
You son of a... This is gonna be an uncensored channel, so if there is any swears, we're
Most
not
likely
doing
coming out
anything
from the
about
other
that.
person.
Yeah, this is not well, this is for any age, but if you can't handle swear words, then I don't know what to tell you, because probably gonna be a few.
Remember when you broke your arm?
Twice.
Well, we'll save that for another podcast.
Nope, we're talking about it right now.
Oh, dear God.
We have barely any topics, and we have to get an hour of footage out, so audio. But anyways, yeah, so was it 5th grade? I think it was 5th grade. Going into 6th.
Yeah, probably was 5th grade.
Yeah. The summer of after 5th grade, we were being dumb.
Yeah, we had
To say the
this
least.
yellow wagon.
We really liked going down the hill in that wagon. We really, really did, because there was a paved hill that was like 45-degree angle. It was really steep, and we just flew down it in that thing, and It was really fun. But it was too slow for us. Funny enough. So
No. We decided to hook up a bike up to it. I actually went down it first.
yes,
So-
I drove. What I did was
You slowly switched down the gears, so then
yeah, well,
You could
switched
keep
up. I
up.
went into
Oh.
higher gears. Low gear makes it easier. Higher gear makes it harder. But lower gear goes slower, and it was really hard to pull Charlie with a bike. So I went into low gear to get going, and then we got to a hill, and the bike, well, the thing went faster than the bike. The cart went faster than the bike. So I thought, well, if I can get going faster, I can just switch gears and I can go. So I switched gears.
that probably should have been the warning.
I switched to 7th gear, and I started flying, and then I felt a tug, so I knew I was going faster than the cart, and kept going, and then on the other side there was a little bit uphill, so that slowed us down.
Hey, remember
we got
when I
off.
said we should have a break for that thing?
Charlie, you wanted to put a crowbar in it that just dragged along the ground.
That would have been better because
No, the crowbar would have flew out and stabbed me.
it's made of mesh wire.
Still, anyways, then it was my turn to get in the cart and have Charlie pull me. So I got in the cart and we started going downhill. Charlie was in low gear, and he didn't switch gears. I never told you to switch gears.
Yeah. So
But with your knowledge, Charlie,
I just pedaled faster.
yeah, he stood up on the bike and was like, picture, okay, this is how fast his feet were moving. Freaking. Here, wait, we gotta get this sound better. I wanna see if that's coming in. I think it is.
Oh, don't do that.
No, that's gonna break the mic. Alright, anyway, his feet were just flying, and the cart was getting like up next to the bike, and on the side of the hill there was a rebar piece sticking up from the ground,
And gravel.
and gravel and grass, and I was about to hit it, and then there was a ditch, and then I would have fallen into the ditch too. So Charlie, in an effort to save me, yanked to the right.
Slowly turned
Yanked
in
to
a
the-
moderate speed.
Yanked to the right.
Slowly turned in moderate speed.
Bad Charlie. Bad Charlie. Anyways, the bike had a turning thing on the front, and that shifted over, and then the wheels locked, and it flipped over. I flew out of the cart like 10 feet, and my
It was
arm...
right next to the cart.
My arm... hold on. Where is... My arm went... Dang
Tougher than it
it.
looks.
Yeah, that's... It's soft wood, which is weird. I was trying to crack a
Aiden,
piece of
Aiden.
wood.
Aiden. His arm... Oh, shoot. His arm went...
Yep, there you go. Yeah, my arm snapped. It didn't snap, actually. It didn't break. It crushed. It went into powder. My arm turned into powder.
Yeah.
I don't have the x-rays anymore. I think my mom does, but, turned into powder.
Enough to snort.
Oh my god.
Hey, we said it wasn't for kids, okay? Enough to be high off of one hit.
Woo, dog it. But anyways, yeah, that was painful. That was really